But yeah, we'll let you guys know. For now, we've got Atto versus AtomiK. This is an elimination match. Last chance to make it to Salt Mine 3 main event. Final stage of the competition, the double money stage. Atto's already made it to stage 1. AtomiK's already made it to stage 2. Only one of them will have a chance of progressing further. And it will be AtomiK starting strong as he has. He's won every single game 1 that he's played in a promo relegation Salt Mine 3 tournament. 4 out of 4 game 1s. Obviously earlier on today, the rest of the games did not go too well for him. So out of boost, but not out of ideas for how to play this one out aggressively. He's a super exciting player to watch in 1v1. I know a lot of you guys will be familiar with him. He's been at the top of the EU1 scene for quite a while. AtomiK's a more recent addition to it. Quick ground shot from Atto. AtomiK maybe give him a bit too much space on that one. Atto with the punish. Oh, what a flick by Atto as well. He's hit the bar and got AtomiK jumping in a panic. A nice back off there by AtomiK, and the finish will not be denied. AtomiK had some issues with open nets earlier on against Jarias, but no problems with that one. It's really nice positioning by AtomiK there. Atto is looking to play the ball to a safe location. AtomiK managed to read it, intercept it, and score. Anyone else notice how common 420 goals are? I think it's probably just because you're noticing it every time it happens, so it's more memorable, but there are probably goals at 419, 421, etc. just as often, maybe slightly less often, so I can see people delaying or rushing goals to try and get it in exactly that time. Yeah, those kind of things are usually just confirmation bias from human error. Atto with a low air dribble here. AtomiK knew there was really no play on there for Atto to go for. Oh, what a hit that is. AtomiK 3-1. That is a booming shot. Before that, the challenge is really what made it possible. He knew that there was nothing on the go for Atto. When somebody's air dribbling without a flip and downward momentum these days, you want to challenge them a bit before the ball bounces, just in case they're using a pogo to outplay you. Atto looking for a similar kind of immediate goal. That will not work out. AtomiK's given away the possession. Nearly pinches it in by bouncing it into AtomiK's back corner. But there's no way Atto's getting back for this. Big misstep. AtomiK up 4-1. Just like in the Jarias series, he's making it look easy in the first game. Atto getting dusted to the ball. Turned around in no man's land. And had no chance to get back. Remember, Dazarin is streaming right now as well. We're in a squad stream if you want to watch both streams at the same time. He is covering the other lower bracket quarterfinal, the Spanish Civil War between Stizzy and Rixie. Winner of that match on Dazarin's channel will play against the winner of this one to move one round closer to the Salt Mine 3 main event. That's a much better takeoff there by Atto. Oh, beautiful air dribble into reset. Kept the first touch and the second touch so close, so as to waste no time and waste no boost in getting this attack started. Free flip reset, denied by AtomiK there. Atto rushing back, and he will make it to get a big save on AtomiK's follow-up shot. He just kind of does nothing in no man's land again, though. AtomiK calls his bluff on that challenge and makes it 5-2. The second time in the game, Atto just kind of wanders into no man's land and gets punished, but yeah, he must have expected AtomiK to back off there. AtomiK saw an opportunity, seized it. Has he just dunked that one in? I think he has. Wow. AtomiK getting a goal from a very unusual position there. Completely crushed Atto in the 50-50. Atto thought he was going to be taking that to the mid boost. AtomiK easily dunked on him and actually scores. Ads just make you want to buy the product less. That's funny. I mean, I definitely relate to that. personally. Sometimes you're just so sick of an advert that you hate whatever is being advertised. I'm sure that that's something you guys can relate to. But, I mean, they must work, or else why would big companies with all the data pay for them? I mean, they must work. Yeah, I don't know. The thing about Twitch in particular, though, is I feel like Twitch is way behind on the ads compared to other big sites. I think it's kind of just a known fact that Twitch is way behind with ads. I feel like the ads on YouTube, back when I think these days I don't get them, but I used to get ads and they kind of made a bit more sense. But sometimes, yeah, Twitch, I just see the same ad like so many times. I'm like, what is this? Oh, nice pogo bounce by Atto. He's got the flip here. Doesn't get too much height on his flick, but still something for AtomiK to be worried about, because that was a very clean pogo bounce into air dribble by the Belgian. Nice save by AtomiK. Atto covering the wrong side, but now loops back around and completely missed his ground shot. That was way wide and also lacking a bunch of power. Atto diving in for the ceiling challenge. Completely cleanly dispossesses AtomiK, actually. And although he's missing a bit of power on that shot, he won't need it. So AtomiK's not recovering. Oh, Atto with a half flip kickoff nearly scores with a post pinch, but AtomiK would have really had to be miles out of position for that to work. And a good shot again. AtomiK's had heavy hits from the midfield to keep Atto at bay here. Very nice placement. Why don't we all use YouTube? Using Twitch seems naive to you. I don't know. I've just always used Twitch. It's been my main platform for putting content out. Most of the content on my YouTube channel over the years has been initially Twitch content. Nice little follow through there by AtomiK after flicking the ball straight at Atto. Yeah, it's just kind of different, I suppose. I've never streamed on YouTube, but I know some people who do. And, you know, a lot of people stream on multi-platform now, of course, as well. Beautiful recovery there by Atto. Well, he's not done with trying to come back in this series. Back in this game, even. That should have been apparent for AtomiK that Atto was going to dive here with this kind of time remaining. But let's see if he can come up with any kickoff strats to pull back the first game from a 3-goal deficit. Okay, that's a good start. He's got a clean shot on net here. Absolutely booms to par. Well, he's too good in the shot there. That would have been interesting. Atto had an open net. He's clattered the crossbar. I think a lot of players have had a problem with the crossbar today. Atto joining the list. Yeah, I don't know, like streaming on YouTube, I feel like it would just have a different vibe. Whenever I watch a YouTube stream, it has a very different vibe to a Twitch stream. It might just be because I'm used to using Twitch and watching Twitch for live content for so long now. And yeah, when it comes to video, I don't like watching video on Twitch. I prefer watching videos on YouTube. So it's a bit, I like both for different things. And I imagine that's a pretty common sentiment as well. So yeah, I know some of you guys are watching from Twitch, some of you on YouTube, but regardless of where you're watching, there is a way for you to find the nextrank.com link. Twitch, it's !TNR. YouTube, it's in the description. How about this for an integrated ad? How many of you guys are getting sick of me talking about this one? Or the topic of ads making you less likely to buy the product? Well, good news. You don't have to buy it right now because it's free to sign up for all of the videos that the nextrank.com is producing. Myself and apparently Jack just put out a video about how to double tap. So if you're interested in that, then sign up to the email list on the nextrank.com for free. Yeah, the full course will be dropping in the start of next year. Don't worry. The video we've put out is an example video that we're going to be making tons of. Let's see what else is happening here. Stizzy won up on Rixie. Rixie went game 5 with Oski, and now he's trailing against his countryman. Yeah, that was an all-time thriller, honestly. Like that. That game 4 between Oski and Rixie, go find that on Dazarin's channel if you didn't watch it already. Unbelievable. The whole series, to be honest, was so scripted. Stizzy trying to become the #1 Spanish 1v1 player, as well as rising up the ranks in 3v3. He's definitely one to watch, in my opinion. So AtomiK up by 1. Atto with it all to do here. Just like the AtomiK Joria series, it was a very comfortable game 1 win for AtomiK. AtomiK and Sizzy are great friends. It would actually be interesting to see them match up. It's possible that they get matched up. What do you mean, Johnny giving advice on double taps? What do you mean? Why are you laughing when you say that? I can double tap. But no, that's why I've teamed up with apparently Jack. I tell you why it's good, Jack shows you how to do it. And that's kind of the theme for all the next rank videos that we're making, is I tell you why something is good, and then Jack shows you how to do it, amongst other things. That's a very convincing fake there by AtomiK. And a genuine compliment from Atto in the quick chat. We've not had many of those today. Mostly been self-deprecation and sarcasm. Johnny gave double tap tips to Cuxer. How do you know that? That's an OG. That's an OG piece of Rocket League trivia. Not tips plural, just literally one tip. Just one. Yeah, I put down any tip I've been able to give one pro player. Well, what I should say is any advice about Rocket League that I've been able to give to any pro player throughout Rocket League history has absolutely come as a result of me watching another pro player do something. Like, I watch pro player A do something that pro player B doesn't do, I tell pro player B, and now they know. That's really how it goes. But yeah, as far as it comes with you know, showing players how to do something like watch this, I mean, pretty much kickoffs, I suppose, is the only area where there are things that low rank players can do that pros just have not yet done. Yeah, yeah, it's worth watching if you want to know what all the tips about double taps. Don't worry, we went into all that in the nextrank.com video. You get access to that and all the previous videos when you sign up, by the way, not just that one. I gave Scrub double jump pop tips. What is that about? I mean, I don't know if that's a joke or if I'm just forgetting something. What have I done? No. I did have an argument with Scrub Killer back in I'm going to say 2016, very early 2016. Scrub Killer was convinced that fake kickoffs were not viable. So I said, let's play some twos. Back then, when you played 2v2, the game would average your rating, and you'd get opponents with the same average rating. So it was actually playable to play 2v2 with just about anyone. Yeah, Scrub Killer was obviously very high rated. I wasn't, so we just played against people who were between our ranks. Nice save there by Atto to keep this within 2, but AtomiK's recovery is good. Yeah, we played twos. I think we faked every single kickoff and won a bunch of games, and that's when Scrub became convinced that kickoffs, or fake kickoffs, are in fact good. You guys making up a bunch of nonsense right now. I did explain to Scrub Killer what an eggplant is. There's a video of that one on YouTube as well. A lot of this stuff has evidence. You might be thinking I'm just making stuff up. It's all pretty much on YouTube. Nice flick. The recovery by Atto here needed to be perfect, and it was perfect. Flip reset to keep AtomiK at bay. But how about that for a first touch? My word. This is around about the time when AtomiK lost control of the upper bracket series against Jorias. And he's losing control this one as well. Atto with a strong kickoff possession. I mean, what does that remind you of? If you watch the AtomiK vs Jorias series, you remember it was game 2, strong kickoffs through Jorias. It turned it around, and now Atto looking to do the same thing. That's an equally strong kickoff. It won't be free. In fact, AtomiK's dove in and found a way to enter the play. Nearly scores. That almost bounced in off the post. Either way, a brilliant entrance to the play that would have been a huge disadvantage for AtomiK otherwise. Now Atto's overhit his follow-up play. It's AtomiK with the counter-attack. And AtomiK up by 1 again. Johnny taught Rizzo to accelerate the thumbstick. I did not. I claim no part of Rizzo's terrible controls. I have nothing to say about that. Although I play keyboard and mouse, so I mean, I'm even worse, you could argue. Well, I don't know. Is it bad to play KBM? I mean, there's some pretty good players right now at KBM. Rafinho is the first one that comes to mind right now. Oh my god! That is the luckiest goal I've seen in a while. Low 50 double tap, but you know, fair play to him. He did, you know, lean the right way and move the right way to get that set up. That's actually ridiculous. So I don't think I've seen that in a while. I've seen own goals like that, but the score is just ridiculous. Now open net for Atto, just momentarily open though, not able to get the shots off before AtomiK's respawn came through. Oh, Atto nearly double tapped that redirect off his own backboard. AtomiK's got great mix-ups of pace. I've got to say that for someone who's not known for his 1v1 play long-term, I do love AtomiK's ability to play the supersonic speed. 1v1, he's also able to play the, you know, grinding to a halt 1v1. It's a very underrated aspect of, well, Rocket League in general, but especially 1v1, when you've got the option of slow playing a lot more than you do in 2s and 3s. Boost management on point from AtomiK. He thought about going for the bump, but actually realized it was Atto who was threatening the bump. Now AtomiK's boost will come to fruition. Not for Atto, can steal the ball away from him though. He's taking his time on his next play. The double tap not possible. AtomiK's there to deny it. Still all tied up. That's a better shot from Atto. AtomiK's messed up in his initial landing, but still gets back for the save. Great boost management again by AtomiK. He's surviving in this extended play. He's got to be careful here. Atto looking for the demo. AtomiK nearly caught, and he is caught. Now Atto has all the options in the world. He's a scary player in regulation, and he's even scarier when the clock's ticking down. He's got to be careful here. Okay, if he hit that bounce to the ground and he lost, I don't know what I was going to say. Or he lost that scoring chance, I should say. Yeah, AtomiK's pre-jump completely countered. Atto saw it a mile away and faked underneath him. Good read on the bounce, and the win for Atto. That's interesting, actually. Did we have a Dominus there in the post-game stats instead of a Fennec? I've not seen that one before. Maybe Atto is secretly a Dominus this entire time. Crushed him with the aggression in the second game. Atto, the very successful game when it comes to creating shot opportunities. Let's have a look at the bracket and see what's going on Dazerin's channel as well. It looks like 2-0 for Stizzy. Well. But that's not until later. For now, we've still got 2 or 3 more games between Atto and AtomiK. Yeah, just to reiterate, we have heard back from Forky. He will be available to replace Frosty. But Fast does have bracket prio over Forky because he beat Forky yesterday. So, yeah, hopefully Fast is available as well to play his match 1 hour earlier. That would be the upper bracket match as opposed to lower bracket. So yeah, if anybody knows Fast, any friends of Fast in chat, let him know. He's got a chance to start in the upper bracket today instead of the lower bracket in North America. And oh dear, oh dear. This is getting so strangely similar. I mean, it's almost identical to the AtomiK Joya series. Almost identical. Game 1, comfortable win for AtomiK. Game 2, AtomiK's opponent comes back and beats him. Now game 3, AtomiK's starting to make unforced errors. You know, he was so solid before now. And it's all falling apart, but he's got a good chance of making this play his own. A decent hit, but the pathing from Atto is very good. AtomiK's chased him into the back corner, but misses the power on his shot. Where's Frosty? Well, Frosty actually figured out he's not available to play the main event, so he decided not to play the promo relegation, because even if he qualifies, he wouldn't be available for main event. So, I mean, that's good to know. It's better than, you know, making main event and then pulling out afterwards. Yeah, definitely still a cool run to see Frosty make. Oh, what a save by Atto! There's no way. He follows up and clears the ball and secures boost. That is ridiculous. AtomiK thought the job was done. He thought he had a goal. But now it's Atto who looks likely to score. Never mind, he's moved the crossbar again. Atto not going to recover either. It's 1-1. Well, AtomiK got his goal, but a bit later. it was against the run of play when it came. Atto needed to miss big time in order for that to go in his favor. Or go against him, I should say. Atto puts another strong kickoff into the back of Atomic's net. This time it's not the standard kickoff though, it's a delayed kickoff for Atto. Atomic with even more headaches and even more things to think about. Atto with defensive control. Keeping the shot alive here for a long time. Atomic's recovery is good, but Atto had time to grab the boost and turn to face him. Oh, that's a really high pop. Actually, he pops the ball backwards. Atto's trying to pop that over his own head. Instead, he popped it behind him. It's looking completely Atto controlled now. Oh, just as I say that, he loses control. I've got to stop making such confident statements, it would seem. Fake shot from Atto. Backs AtomiK up. Now the flick, but that's also saved. AtomiK is surviving very well with his boost, but I think Atto's clocked on to one of AtomIK's main strategies, which is good boost management and defense, into a save, and then into an immediate long shot. AtomIK with a beautiful recovery, or rather it's Atto on the sidewall, I should say. AtomIK's recovery wasn't bad though either. In fact, he's got a great one here. The long shot will go through. Well, you know, I just said it. Looks like AtomIK's main strategy for threats in this series is make a save, have enough boost left over to recover quickly, and then shoot the ball before Atto can get back. AtomIK to take the lead. Not this time. Atto looking to keep the ball under control in defense. Oh, perfect timing, my goodness. He didn't slow down for a heartbeat there while driving over the back corner boost. That is a perfect respawn. Atto straight down the middle. Early flick as soon as AtomIK hit himself behind the ball there. Good timing by Atto, but AtomIK did not commit. AtomIK's not really gone for too many aggressive challenges. Atto nearly puts himself up by one. Trips up AtomIK in the exit. That's not the touch Atto wanted though. He still flies into it and gives it away possession, but AtomIK's missed his shot by a fair margin. It turns into a pass to himself. He's going to get the boost steal off this. Atto once more happy to take the ball from one side of the pitch to the other, pick up the back corner boost, and begin contesting it afterwards. AtomIK's got to be careful here. Atto threatening to intercept him. Another heavy touch from Atto. Kind of limits his options, but he still had control there. A nice little mix-up by AtomIK. Rushes a challenge. Now it's Atto off his own back wall. This is a very heavily invested aerial attack. Oh my goodness, Atto! Produces something spectacular. He used all of his boost. Looked like the reset was getting out of reach, but he bounced off the ball and then shoots it with a pogo. Now, I'll be honest, I don't know how much of that was calculated, because to bounce off the ball while you're getting a reset like that, in the perfect position to shoot it, is hard enough to begin with. Never mind to shoot it with that much power and accuracy. That's one of the best goals, accidental or not, that you're going to see all tournament long. Atto up by one. They're going to go up by one game. Here comes AtomIK hunting the demo. Atto's still backing him up though, with a threat of a long shot. 15 seconds to go. It's AtomIK off the sidewall in defense. Atto fakes the ceiling challenge. AtomIK takes his time in the approach. It's a lazy aerial shot, but gets shot down. He didn't have the flip ready. He couldn't use it in time, and it's Atto by two with just 2 seconds to go. And this has not been AtomIK's day for game two. For game three, it's all going downhill again. Can he keep his head on straight though? Can he stay positive? And it looks like it's going to be another pogo shot attempt. That's not bad effort. Atto's pogos are getting very consistent. This is one of the coolest things to see these days, because it's not just going to be Dark just pulling them out every single game. It's going to be a whole bunch of players. But yeah, we've got one player eliminated already, Rixie, after going game 5 with Oski. He nearly had Oski in that series. I don't want to speak too much about it. I keep saying you guys need to go watch it, so I don't want to spoil the details. But yeah, the must watch. Rixie nearly had it. He very nearly had it, and instead he's gone lower bracket and he's out. So very tough there for Rixie. Stizzy moves on. Who is he going to face? As Atto and AtomiK have more to play for. Double match point Atto. He couldn't get a series win in the promo relegation tournament last time around. He couldn't actually get a series win in the group stage of Salt Mine 3 Stage 1 either. This would be Atto's first series win in Salt Mine 3. I mean, I'm not trying to rub bad statistics in his face, but he's 0-7 right now in Salt Mine 3. Half flip kickoff by Atto. AtomiK didn't get the counter in time. He's not actually countered any of Atto's half flip kickoffs yet. Quick trivia for you guys who are watching live and anyone in the comments as well. What is the counter? There is a hard counter to the half flip kickoff, of course, dependent on time remaining and score required. But let's see if any of you guys know it. And you can go for other things like dribbling to the sidewall. You can try and make a low boost dribble or even shoot the ball directly. But none of those are reliable hard counters. A guaranteed way to get the advantage against somebody half flipping in 1v1 on the kickoff from diagonal spawn is to get around the ball quickly and take it to your back corner. A couple of you guys got it in the chat. Well done to all of you. But yeah, I mean, it's only a hard counter in the sense that you are guaranteed to get an advantage in the position if you pull it off successfully. But that advantage is possession and boost against another player with boost. It's not a big advantage, making it the suboptimal play. If you require, say, 4 goals in 1 minute, yeah, you probably don't want to go for that. You probably just want to try and go for a low boost play, like a dribble or a direct shot on target if it looks like they've beamed their half flip. Everything is situational. You can also shoot it high and steal their corner boost. Not really. I mean, if they half flip onto 1 boost and you shoot it high, they can beat you to the corner boost while they make a save. Like, they can save it and then beat you to that boost sometimes. Or, even if they don't, they're still going to have 100 boosts, or they're still going to have a lot of boost themselves and supersonic speed, and they'll be chasing you and they'll have the ball. So that's not a counter in most cases. Yeah, it's all situational. There will be some situations where you can take a shot, force someone into an awkward position, and then capitalize. So many ads. Well, do you want ads during the games, or do you want them during the breaks? I personally try and sign them during the breaks because I don't like ads during gameplay. So far, it seems to be working. So I mean, if you're wondering why so many ads, it's because I don't want to accidentally go below the threshold that will enable Twitch to automatically run ads. Yeah, if you got an ad during the game, then that's probably a pre-roll, which I can't really do anything about. Oh, what a save by AtomiK. Great stuff, but Atto still on the hunt for more goals. Has to say goodbye to that possession as AtomiK takes control. The consistent heavy hits from AtomiK are doing phenomenal work. That's, a very simple strategy, but it's underrated to be able to just pull that much power out from awkward positions. The squad stream plays ads. How does squad stream ads work? I should probably know that as a Twitch streamer, but I'll be honest, I don't. Does it just have independent ads running for each stream? I suppose that would make sense, wouldn't it? But does in a squad stream, when one streamer runs ads, it doesn't cover both streams, does it? It just covers the one that ran ads, if I'm not mistaken. Atto looking to wait for this boost to spawn. It spawned as he left the pad. That's devastating. He's going to steal away AtomiK's boost and look to turn on the play. Looks like there's probably a bump available there for Atto, but he didn't go for it. I think the bump was definitely on there, but he just played the ball the entire time. Now here he comes with an early reset. Perfect control. Atto into the crossbar. Just inside the last 2 minutes. It's an amazing catch by Atto. Oh, what a counter. Post is going to be nice to him as well. I think he deserves a nice post bounce after that unbelievable catch on the turn. AtomiK was a bit pedestrian there, didn't react quickly enough to Atto's second play on the ball. Monkey Pet, thanks for gifting 5 subs, by the way. Just saw that right now. Really appreciate that. I can't thank many subs during Salt Mine 3 because there's just too much going on and too many notifications, usually too far behind, but promo relegation streams are a bit quieter, so I will be able to shout out a few here and there. Alright, I can confirm, and yeah, this should be the last time I talk about this, at least during the series. Yeah, Fast is in. So it'll be after this series on my channel, we're going to be watching Jack versus Fast. Apparently Jack's returned to Salt Mine 3. Oh, nice redirect there by Atto as he blasts it into his own net. Again, it's just a quick shots from AtomiK that get the job done. This one with a double jump. And yeah, continuing the EU stream will be, well, Dazarin and also Corelli. Corelli's going to be hopping in for the EU upper final. And then I'll be switching places with Corelli. I'll do EU lower final while he switches to NA. We're going to be going back and forth today, try and cover a bit of NA, a bit of EU, since they do have that 2-hour overlap. Yeah, Forky is replacing Frosty, but, well, more exactly, Forky's replacing Fast, and Fast is replacing Frosty. Because Fast beat Forky yesterday, so Fast gets upper bracket. Forky does not. Ooh, strong 50 by Atto. He's still in this one, and you can tell he's still going for it here. Amazing control on that 50-50. He didn't use the side of the car or the underside, he just used the nose of the car, still neutralized the ball completely. Oh, AtomiK messed up his kickoff. Atto saw it and tried to make him flip past, and he's clattered the bar again. Atto's really had some problems today hitting the crossbar. He's still got a chance to come back here though. Oh, great recovery. That might be enough for AtomiK to secure the game. Atto's going all in. Ridiculously wide takeoff there. Did not get the second reset, had to back off. And that touch isn't really going to give him much to work with here. Went for the impossible redirect and failed it. We're going to game 5, ladies and gentlemen. AtomiK and Atto have to win 3 series straight today. And the first one will be settled in the ace match. Well, since we've already got a confirmation of the other series, Stizzy 3-0 over Rixie on the other side of the bracket, let's take a look at some of the highlights from the series so far as we get into game 5. Highlights brought to you, of course, by the official podcast of Salt Mine 3, the Chalkcast. If you've been a long-time viewer of my channel, you'll probably already know about the Chalkcast, but if you haven't already had a chance to check it out, you can watch or listen to the episodes on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, and the live shows are on Twitch, on twitch.tv/Rizzo. Follow @Chalkcast on Twitter for updates. Join the Discord as well for go live notifications. And yeah, if you can't get enough of it, there are bonus episodes as well on Patreon. I'm not actually sure how many, but it's got to be something like 20, I'm going to say 27, 26 or 27. Whole other episodes for you guys to watch. Yeah, as we said, it's Stizzy waiting in the next round for the winner of this match. That will be streamed on Dazarin's channel if you want to continue watching the run of the winner between Atto and AtomiK here. It's a long way to go, but it all starts here. For one of these players, this will be the last game that they play in Salt Mine 3. 2 players who between them made both stages. Only room for one of them in the final stage, the most important stage, and the double money stage of the competition. AtomiK with the boost seal, got forced way out of position for it though. Now Atto starts to bounce dribble. His shot lacking power. I feel like between the 2 players, AtomiK's had more crisp shooting today. He's a lot more consistent shooting power. The playoffs start next week, and the playoffs start in 2 weeks' time. Group stage is going to be next week. So the 2 players from Europe who make it through promo relegation will be playing group matches next week, and then 2 players from NA promo relegation as well. Phenomenal pre-jump save there from Atto. Well, it looks like he might have DC'd here. That's a real shame. AtomiK can just take a goal here if he wants one. He doesn't want it. That's really honorable of him. Just to clarify exactly what happened there, because I know there's always new players or new viewers watching. He says 1 sec. But yeah, just to clarify why we didn't pause immediately there. Since we don't have the back-end information to, confirm the validity of DCs and, controller issues and stuff like that, there is a play-on rule for situations like that. AtomiK would have been well within his right to take a goal. But let's just go for a restart from the kickoff. As soon as AtomiK says he's ready. Yeah, the fact that AtomiK didn't take a goal there is pure respect. He could have taken one. It was his to take if he wanted it. And after he dribbled the ball away, then obviously we will pause because he's indicated that he doesn't want one quite clearly. AtomiK might get one anyway. As always, Karma comes back around and he does open the scoring. Yeah, what a baller move to refuse a free goal with your tournament life on the line in Game 5 against an opponent as scary as Atto. That takes a lot of guts and a lot of respect, which AtomiK has plenty of, and now he's up 2-0. He's absolutely rolling in the final game. AtomiK actually conceded quite a few kickoffs just like that one earlier on today, but now he scores one. Put himself up by 2, and he's forced Atto back with the wave dash recovery kickoff attempt. Yeah, no, we're always going to have some people complaining or some people asking why when those kind of things happen with the pausing and the, we're not going to revert goals and such. But that's the only way that we can completely remove all incentive for players to. I know none of these players would do it, but just in case there was ever a tiny devil in anyone's shoulder. Oh no way! What an outplay that is by Atto. That's a crazy outplay, effortless reverse into the ball. Oh, that's amazing! It's amazing how far away. Uber. Yeah, like I was saying. We don't want there to be any incentive or any kind of, imagine somebody does have a win taken away from them, at least in the eyes of the viewers and the fans, because they're saying that they've, faked a DC and gained an advantage because of it. We don't want there to be any speculation, which is why we do things like this. No speculation, no conspiracy theories, none of that, none of anything. And we do have a tie game here, actually. Tie game, Game 5. Do we pause if I DC? Actually, no. Well, we pause on a goal if I DC. I think actually if I DC, the pause functionality goes with me. So no, we wouldn't. But as soon as the goal goes in, we would be able to restart the game from that point. Atto won. And the pre-jump from AtomiK there in defense. AtomiK did not oblige. Atto keeping the aggression up though. He really is keeping the aggression up. AtomiK was ready for him on this occasion. Atto's made his intentions clear here. He is not going to play out the remainder of this series on the back foot. He continues to advance and he goes up 3-2. That's 3 in a row for Atto in Game 5. AtomiK's fake pop really didn't do anything there. After such a high in Stage 2 for his 1v1 career, this would be a brutal ending for AtomiK. It's Atto with a reset. AtomiK easily saves it though. Atto stretching for that one. And brilliant positioning by AtomiK. He didn't panic and rush to the near post. He knew that the reset was likely to come back towards the middle of the goal, and he was there to save it and easily clear it as well. Delayed kickoff, Atto. He might just shoot this one first time. He does, but he misses by a mile. Well, AtomiK was caught by surprise with that shot, but it didn't matter with accuracy like that. And now AtomiK's completely fumbled the possession. Atto snipes the top corner. Well, both players have shot the ball pretty poorly there. And the final result is 90 seconds to go, and Atto has the lead again. Winner of this plays Stizzy next round. Oh, AtomiK's just going to let Atto have this one. I mean, there's nothing he could do. He lost the kickoff so hard that he didn't even try to recover. He says DC. I don't know if it would have mattered. I mean, we'll pause it after this replay so his internet can settle down. He does have a red ping right now. But that goal will stand. It's up to Atto. You can give a goal back. Yeah, Atto can give the goal back if he wants to. It's not required of him again. I think he could have it. Just go to 4-2. That one to anything. Yeah, I will do. Man, these guys are just being too nice, aren't they? It's 4-3. We do still have red ping for AtomiK. So we'll wait and see if he confirms. He says no problem. Okay, well, if he says it's ready, then it's ready. Well, let's go with a 1-goal deficit again for AtomiK. We're right back to that kickoff. Both of these guys have declined the 3 goals. So, sportsmanship even, and again, immediate reward for the player showing good sportsmanship. He didn't say he ready. Well, yeah, no problem means ready, actually. Whenever pros say no problem in the context of is a server ready, that means yes. That's a pretty often used quick chat in RLCS and other tournaments. So, I mean, if he wasn't ready, he could just say so. I think he looks pretty ready, if you ask me. Oh, great mind game by AtomiK. Wants a double tap as well. Oh, what a goal! Absolute bangers by both players. AtomiK with a triple tap, and it started on Atto's backboard. The patience, the presence of mind to pull a play like that out with it all on the line. He's not done yet. He's got the boost seal. Big advantage for AtomiK in this position. He's got to get to turning around quickly though, and he does. That denies Atto the back corner boost. Another mind game for AtomiK, but he scores his own car while the ball stays in Atto's back corner. Well, look at that from Atto. Pinch into rebound attempt. He's on a 1-goal lead, and he's playing it out as aggressively as possible. Meanwhile, AtomiK's missed his wall shot. Quick recovery from Atto's trip. And now they race down the line. But Atto's shot is a good one. Atto struggled with power at points in this series, but not that time. Heavy hit makes it 6-4. AtomiK's tournament life on the brink. And it will be Atto with the advantage after the kickoff. He's double jumped off the wall though, concedes possession, but he's still got such a boost advantage and momentum. He's playing for the double tap on the open net, and he's not going to get it. It's in fact a save by AtomiK. Will Atto regret that unnecessary risk? Now he's in the air to try and read this bounce. He does. Oh my goodness, Atto does not show any restraint at all. He has played the final few seconds of the series as aggressively as possible, and it works out well. He wins it to advance into the next round. We started today with 3 Spaniards in the bracket. Now we're down to just 1, and that's who Atto's going to play in the next round. Atto versus Stizzy, coming up next on Dazarin's channel. But GG's. Atto with all the possession there. A lot of it in AtomiK's half of the field, or rather I should say a lot of it in his own half of the field, as AtomiK had the majority of the field control. But yeah, he's finally got a win in Soulmate 3. Atto got a win. I'm happy for him. He's not... I mean, a 0-7 series score doesn't really reflect Atto's ability. It just reflects the quality of his opponents. Now he's got 1 win, and he's still in the tournament. 2 more, and he makes stage 3 main event. Up next on my channel, as you watch the highlights of the series, is going to be NA promos. We're going to switch to North America for the next round. And yeah, we're going to be covering Appjack versus Fast. Appjack was initially going to be playing against Frosty, but now he's playing against Fast because Frosty's pulled out. And yeah, Fast has been bumped up to the upper bracket as a result. That's going to be starting in about 10 minutes' time, if you're wondering. There's the post-series stats. It is Atto possession, a lot of it in his own half, with a massive boost advantage, actually. Huge boost consumption by Atto over the course of these 5 games compared to AtomiK.